So yeah, we're gonna cast 2 sets today, which is amazing.
Always. Okay, we good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's go
Let's
then.
go. Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Chrazini with the Spanish pick, obviously.
and he's been rigged in the A bracket. I think he was unsure if he was going to sign up or what, so it was actually quite nice to see him sign up because it's not going to be too often you see Chrazini like sign up for like a tournament based off his own maps. Like, considering most of them are getting used for like the very top levels, so it was kind of nice to see him actually sign up. But yeah, went for the Spanish, went for the meta in the first game, so you'd think that Chrazini has a good insight to what civs should be best on the maps. You'd think so.
Also, I'm wondering, do you know the level of those 2 players? I don't even know what Chrazini's level is, elo-wise.
I think his account's relatively inactive, but in around that like 17xx. But he's got
nice.
his team game elo is round about 2k9, 3k. Not that team game elo really counts so much these days, right? Like, what an absolute mess. Pieter in the purple, he's about 1600. I think he's had quite a big rise in elo recently, though. I remember he entered the tournament of mine a few months ago, and I think he was in like 1400s. So probably
nice.
Probably someone that's been grinding a bit. Yeah.
See. So Neat picked the Italians. So yeah, both pretty much classic picks. We also have seen the matchup between T90 and Naelia, or how his name was.
Oh God knows. No, I thought it was like Nahu or something.
Nahu, I don't remember, man. I already had was bad at pronouncing his name back then, so not better. I'm not better now. So well, anyway.
What do you think of the map gen, the Wandering Warriors with the landlock?
It's a pretty decent map. It's just I prefer the map gen when it's with a middle lake. Just makes everything a bit more exciting. But overall it's pretty. Just it's not the best pick for Pieter Dela because first thing I noticed, he has not no gold near his TC. Then the second thing is his deer are quite away, and the third thing, which is horrible, is his berries are trapped in the southern forest.
That's an admin re right there, isn't it?
I'm not sure actually.
You should.
And since berries are not that important in Nomad, I'm not sure if that's an admin re.
I mean, you could just ask Chrazini straight away as like, are the berries meant to generate inside the wood? I don't think he sees it anyway. He doesn't. They'll probably never find that out.
Yeah.
I think
you have to, like 4 minutes, you need to call an admin re, right?
Yeah. It's always good to get it in like one thing more just in wood, right, for your TC, but some people just like force it up straight away. Like if you can get gold or some deer next to it as well, it's always good. Like Chrazini's is just like walked between gold and stone, which is almost perfect for Spanish. Gonna be wanting to use that. And his deer isn't too parvy either.
Yeah, also the dog from Pieter Dela, it's a bit... Well, he has 3 deep sea fish near his dog, so he's gonna be fine. But I'm not a great fan of corner dogs.
See, I am. I am.
Yeah. You are?
Yeah.
I just feel like, I feel so trapped, you know? You have like no space, really.
And the flip side of that is, like, it could also be very safe. So that's like the flip side of like being very trapped. Like if some aggression comes towards you, but if you're like undetected, or if you want to be the one that's being aggressive, then your fish are generally going to be all right.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Wow. Navy fight's gonna take a long while, unless we're gonna see some sneaky dogs, but I assume both don't know where the dog is of their opponent. Just gonna check, and yeah, they're just scouting their own base at the moment.
Yeah. It's pretty common theme in the Wandering Warriors Nomad as well. Just it takes so long for the fish engagements to get there.
Interesting scouting choice by Pieter. If you check him, he's just scouting the shoreline. Looks amazing.
Yeah, it's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. Well, because you're gonna have such a good grasp of the map and where the dock of the enemy is. Because now you can be almost certain that it's on the top north or in the west.
Yeah.
Somewhere there in that area.
Yeah. It's actually quite impressive, you know. You get these like in the normal gen, just sheep scouting along the coast is really easy. You just have to click forwards. For that one, like, it meanders, like, in and out all the time, so he's always having to readjust to, like, that sheep to get all the way around there.
Definitely 2K scouting there.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he's got a nice look around his TC, so another boar coming in just now. Like you said, he's kind of ruled out a lot of places where the dock isn't, so that's good for him. And then Chrazini doesn't really done any scouting along the shoreline, so that would kind of suggest to me that he just wants to get to Conquistadors and just get up in for an FC.
Yeah, it's just gonna go classic. I mean, he has stone next to his TC and gold next to his TC, so it's gonna be fine. I just hope he's not gonna forget the second Dark Age building, because so far he has no mill and no lumber camp. Only a dock. You see that often, way too many times, that people forget their second building, and Pieter is already up to feudal age.
It feels nice though when it does happen to like the pros. It even happens to pros, so when like I do it in lobby games or whatnot, I feel a little bit better about myself.
True.
Don't feel like such.
It's always refreshing when you see big mistakes from pro players anyway.
Yeah. Don't feel like such a stupid sack of shit all the time.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Well,
don't be too hard on yourself, man.
I try not to be. Quite a fast uptime from Pieter, actually. Not too shabby.
Yeah, true. Not too shabby at all. I guess he's gonna go instant fire galleys. He's adding the second dock. I like that place, and he's probably gonna expand further to the top, and on the top there's just a fish paradise.
Yeah, if he just gets to like that little peak that's just like coming out, like that would be a really nice spot.
True.
Just slowly get to there. And he's at least saving some wood with the fishing ships, a little bit cheaper with Italians.
Yeah, look at Chrazini. He really forgot the mill, and or the lumber camp. It really looks like. No, he actually. Oh, I'm stupid. He has the mining camps. I'm so dumb. I didn't see that he clicked up already. Somehow I ignored the mining camps.
That's absolute pog mill though. Like on the deer, and then when the deer are gone, just hop on over to the berries.
Yeah, imagine with shorefish, how pork will be that?
Ah,
that would be just a chooser.
He's actually got a second dog down as well, so maybe he's just making that extra investment for the fish. Keep that food going a little bit longer. But there's nothing worse like picking Spanish, and then you get to FC, like you FC and have your castle down, and you're like, your fish are all died, and you're like, fuck. I've not rebalanced everything, and I've got nothing to produce these uber expensive units.
Yeah, and Pieter already sending his galleys out, and I like the decision that he's going galleys, because they're so far away, and he knows that, so the galleys makes total sense, because he cannot go, attack, and when Chrazini hits feudal age and starts producing fire galleys to defend, he can just retreat and wait for reinforcement, and when he has like 8 galleys, he can take the fights and win water, pretty much.
Yeah. And fire galleys just
assuming
takes...
with the proper micro, obviously.
Yeah, fire galleys just takes so long to actually kill off, like, the fish as well. Like, 2 galleys, there's like 4 hits, and then, like, the fish is down.
Yeah, exactly. Makes them really powerful. Also, the villagers not able to repair the boats or whatever.
Chrazini just looks... Oh, the forward market. God. Toxic.
What the hell is this?
Toxic.
Wow. Is he gonna go for the castle drop of 1 villager?
I was like looking at home. I was like, okay, the blacksmith's up. Where is the? Oh, it's forward in his base.
Yeah, that's weird indeed. I hope that he's gonna get town watch, because the market plus the outpost is gonna give him so much line of sight.
Somebody's saying they should make a trade cart and just trade with the enemy market now. I don't know how many trips it would take, but quite a few. Yeah,
true. I like that Peter's also already building outposts, so he knows what's going up with that forward villager. And even just noticed that this villager's not more doing than scouting, actually.
Really invested in the stone walls as well. That is one thing. That is one thing to say that'll really stop the conk push. But yeah, so good. And maybe
it's a good choice.
Maybe we'll try and just get a monastery up behind us, and then
100%. Also be aware of Petards. Always scary.
Nice uptime though from Pieter as well. He's really not far behind. A minute, and considering he went for some aggression on water,
Yeah, but might lose a galley here. No, he did notice in time, but oh, the galley's going really low now. Ah, damn. Lost it.
Still good too. Just taking so long for any more ships to get over.
Yep, it's not reproducing them really at the moment that both docks are idle. Maybe he's a bit overwhelmed because he feels like the castle drop is coming, and the castle drop is here.
And his goddamn face.
Ay, 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 ay. Well, how bad is that castle drop?
I mean, it denies a wood line, right? And it's on top of the TC, but...
That's about it, but Peter's already gathering stone for a defense castle, but it's gonna take him quite a while.
Yeah.
150 stone at the moment. Getting even a stone
Stone
mining
mining.
upgrade.
He's worried. He's like, fuck. I need the castle, no. I'm just waiting for it to say buy stone as well.
Okay, so far no Petards, just Conquistador. Makes sense though.
Yeah, Chrazini's just gone for the castle and the stone wall, and it really makes quick work of it. It goes down super fast.
True.
And that's a real big
I thought
benefit of an
stone
up-forward
was
castle.
way stronger than that.
Yeah, it's just
honestly.
melting. Like,
Yeah, true. I thought it's gonna take one. That Peters are really not that worth it. it's because of the hill, right?
yeah,
Makes tremendous damage there.
that must have something to do with it.
Mm.
It's crazy. And Chrazini's on the selling already.
Oh, and Peter's trying to rewall on the south, but it looks like it's gonna be a struggle for real.
His base is just getting progressively like smaller and smaller. Yeah, it's like all this area to the right is just like cutting that bit off now. And it's just like the rest of his eco is just like one monastery and a few belts now.
Well, as long as he... Oh, no. Ah, that feels bad, man. And the monk goes down for free. Ah, man, I feel bad for him. I just wanted to say, as long as the wall doesn't go down immediately and he saved stone, gold, and fishing boats, he's gonna be fine. But now it looks... yeah. How many villages were those? Like 6 or 7?
Like 7, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And now he's got nothing on wood. Doesn't really have any safe wood. Can't even make a lumber camp at the moment. Oh god. So he's gonna have to go back to that area. Oh!
The castle.
The castle!
It should go up, I think. But the problem is the gold is to the left and the stone to the south, so if Chrazini finds this, it's over anyway.
He's gonna have to do a lot of jumping in and out of the TC.
Yeah, the TC doesn't even have the range to hit those conquistadors. I thought it's in range, but it's not.
It
Oh, he
deletes it.
deletes it.
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
struggle.
indeed. Yep. And Chrazini's fish is all still alive. He actually evacuated them down to the left. Pretty nice. Not that he needs the food at the moment, he's floating quite a bit. But I wonder if he'll start to add some eco behind us, just with the map control that he has.
Yep.
Oh god, that defensive castle.
Well, it protects the gold, and if he gets out some of the crossbowmen, he should be able to deal with those conquistadors. But the problem is, in the meantime, his TC will go down, and there are still like 8 or 9 villages unprotected, right?
Yeah, and like he's fully surrounded. He's even surrounded up to the left there.
Yeah, and to south, he found the stone.
And then he calls
Ouch.
it. Yikes.
Yeah, it's over.
Yikes.
Well played by Chrazini. Spanish power.
How dare he?
Spanish power.
How dare he?
Yeah, man, freaking Chrazini. The Smurf of the tournament.
Fucking bad to pick up.
Poor Peter, man. Chrazini did him dirty. Very dirty.
I wonder if like Peter's like docks positions were just a little bit further north. Like, would it have been different if he could have done like damage a bit sooner? Like, I think if I'm in his boat, I probably would have just not even bothered. Maybe just kept my fish down there and tried to get up at more competitive time. Not that he was too far behind right enough, but it could have made a bit of a difference.
I just feel like he had to rewall, like he had to build like markets behind the stone wall to get to gain some more time. And when he gets like 2-3 monks out, he's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot about timing, right? Especially versus Spanish.
Yeah.
Because that's a time window where they're super strong, and after that, you should be okay, more or less.
Feels
well,
bad, man. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, feels bad, man. You did him dirty for real. What happens? Happens to the best of us.
It's never happened to me ever.
Well, you're not the best, right?
Ta. Yikes. Okay, so
Such
one
a
for
nice
Spanish, Italians, number 3. And compass home map for Peter, so we'd be expecting Byzantines there. That makes sense, right?
Yeah,
And then for Chrazini,
probably Saracens for the galley bonus.
I would say Saracens, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you prefer opening? Do you prefer galleys or fires?
Fires, honestly. Because there's not much space to run.
Yeah, it seems super risky to do the fires, but once you get to like, if you get to like 5 or 6 of them,
like if you're melee, then you can go directly galleys because you're gonna be up like a minute earlier, right?
yeah,
Then you're fine, but maybe with Mongols as well. But with every other civ, when you hit feudalage at the same time, fire galleys is just the way to go when you're just next to each other.
yeah, especially with the docks in different positions as well. It doesn't take a lot for somebody just to like hide a little sneaky demo ship and then pop out and fuck you up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
I am just loading the game.
Nice.
I've just had somebody inform me that the casting over release is Wandering Warriors Cup. It's not Wandering Warriors, this is a pleb cup.
Also not round 32.
It is round 32, it is round 32.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but it's 10 brackets, and nearly all of them just start around the 32. Apart from...
but that's overall it means under 28, right? It's just... Because overall it's around 128, but it's in different brackets.
So 320 people signed up.
Okay, then...
And then, so we got 8 brackets?
Yeah,
or, sorry,
means...
9 brackets with 32,
Some
and then
512 rounds, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of matches to get played.
That's nice, man. Really happy that so many signed up. That's so cool.
That's
great, man.
You know, I thought about capping it, and I was like, well, let's just kind of see how many people sign up. And if more people continue to sign up, we'll just let it run.
Good stuff, man.
And then it just kept getting bigger, and I was like, oh shit. Giving myself more work here. Okay, I'm poised at 10.
I'm at 3. Give me a second. By the way, it still doesn't show the game for you on stream.
You won't believe me, but I was literally changing it when you started that sentence.
Okay, I believe you. Well, I'm at 10 seconds as well. You can do the countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we have Chrazini, what we suggested, and the Buenos Saracens, going for the instant dock, going up towards the north, going to build his TC nice and quickly, I would assume. Peter, yep, just as we thought, Byzantines as well in his normal purple. And seems like a fairly standard start for both. You want to really force down that dock because you have the 2 fishing ships, so really important to get that food eco working, especially for all the listeners that are in the low ELO Legends bracket for Squires.
Yep.
I've watched a couple of the wrecks, and it takes a while for the dock to get up, but you've got that free eco just rolling so quickly, which is always nice.
Oh, the TC for Peter's so juicy. Between 3 boot lines. So nice, so efficient. Also the deer quite near.
It's very nice. And like the wood lines are just... There's no other way to put it. They're pretty shit in this map. Like, so if you don't get a good one, if you don't get a good one at the beginning, like, your wood eco can get really inefficient quite fast. Like, see that one is a little bit further north, next to the berries. Like, that's got like...
Yeah.
It's like the tiniest little pocket, and nothing else.
It is. So, do you think we're gonna see any transport fishing block?
Oh god, what do you
Probably
think?
Not.
What do you think of this meta?
It's so dumb. It's ridiculous.
How fucking...
It's funny to watch, but it's such a tryhard thing to do.
Oh, it's so annoying when you're playing as well. Somebody does it to you, and it's like, fuck off.
I would get so angry, man.
But the thing is, like, because it's a nomad start, there's generally not a lot to do in like the early game anyway. So I think a lot of people have like some spare APM like flying around. So I'm like, well, I'm not doing all that much right now, so I might as well do something. And I was like, I think that's what Toe was doing in his game of Bad Boy the other day, and I was like, fucking
Yeah.
The transport ship was like breakdancing like back and forth, didn't know which way it was gonna go. Just was stupid.
It's really stupid, but it's stupid, but also hilarious. So,
Oh, it is.
And as long as you have two deep sea fish, you're gonna be fine as well, because you can just split up your fishing boats.
Peter's like first one's actually super nice because it's actually right on top of the dock. So
Yep,
like
true.
it can't even be blocked. And that second one is only like one tile away, so docking potential not too
Perfect.
much there. And same for Chrazini, to be honest. So like
Yep.
I was pretty much max efficient dock and fishing ship position from both, which is nice.
That's lovely.
I'm trying to. Chrazini must have got housed for a little second or so.
Chrazini is getting 2 boars at once.
Oh boy,
What a tryhard.
what a greedy boy! What a
Is he
greedy.
gonna lose a villager?
He's actually changing a target in between as well. Oh,
Wow. Wow, that's really good micro actually.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
smart.
impressed. Not bad. Not bad at all. Chrazini is a decent player, it seems.
It seems like it, yeah. I mean, if we'd probably seen Hera try that, he probably would have failed and killed one of his boars. With his recent luck.
Also, while I'm saying that, he has 2 fishing boats idle next to the dock. Okay, not anymore.
Oh
But
god.
those 2 fishing boats were idle for quite some time.
Sometimes the hitboxes do that, though, right? Like you thought you put it on the fish, and then you look 2 seconds later, and you're like, oh shit, how long have they been idle for?
Yeah, true. It always hurts your mental health. You're like, oh no, I had so much idle time. I'm not so behind. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
2 boars in, so we'd be expecting him to try and get up in the next, I don't know, 4 to 5 villagers. You can get up pretty fast in Compass, especially with that early food income, which is nice. He has a lot of sheep there as well, and a couple of deer. 12 on
True.
food, so yeah, I would say in pretty soon he should be able to get up. But Peter's already thinking about it as well. He's got 300 food banked up. So he's
What's
looking
weird to me is that he's not using his second boar, really. It's
Yeah.
just rotting there. Now
I don't-
he is.
I don't know. Why would you not split them? Like,
Yeah, just split up your villages, right? For that's the most efficient way.
you got it, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. But I'm a big pleb. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably not, though.
I can't remember who done that at the weekend as well. They like took a boar and shot it, and then just left it rotting for like forever. Because I think they were on that transition to like feudal age.
By the way, we talked about the blocking with the transport ship. Look what Chrazini's doing.
Oh my god! Look, it doesn't
Look at him.
it doesn't even know which way it's going. It's like, okay, I've had my fun. I'm just gonna get out of there now and not be such a little tryhard. Okay, Chrazini's on the way up. Sub 9 minutes, not too bad. Peter gonna be not too far behind. Yep, just 10 seconds behind, so that's nice. And
Very decent.
should just be streamlining everything towards wood and gold now.
Yeah, agreed.
Chrazini,
Yes,
send him free.
5 fishing boats is plenty enough for food income for TC production. You need
Yep.
at least 4, I think. Unless you're Japanese.
Should be absolutely fine. It looks like Peter's gonna go for a little transport block now as well. Come on, son.
Yeah, what is kind of weird to me is that Peter's not building a second dock yet. Looks like he's starting now, next to his TC. Yep.
He's just lacking the wood. He's got it now. And should be coming up, yeah.
Yeah, he should have the wood, right? Yeah, 150 wood. Be fine.
And Chrazini's going for the third dock, so definitely go on galleys. I would
Yeah,
assume if you're dropping the third dock.
100%. It's also a nice spot with his docks because they're kind of next to the TC here, so you can send the fishing boats behind and defend with the TC plus the galleys. They're in a choke point. I like that.
And I feel with like Saracens as well, you can delay fletching that little bit longer just because the bonus is so nice, so it's a lot easier just to micro back from the fire galleys.
Yeah, still fletching is really important, alone because of the extra range, not even because of the tech damage, but the extra range helps you for so much with hit and run against fire galleys.
Yeah. And he's going for it already.
Yep, just
Damn.
doesn't really have the wood economy.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's not gonna have enough for the double bit X upgrade. Should probably...
It's not even got enough reflection. There it is. And then.
Wow, wheelbarrow and double bit X. Both by Pete. That's a bit much. Wheelbarrow so early. That's really early for wheelbarrow.
Wonder what his thinking is there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, wheelbarrow is a really good upgrade, but on water maps that early, I'm not sure.
Look at the third dock coming down from Peter. That's like a demo ship's absolute dream.
Yep.
Will he dare pass through the canal? Just leave something docked in there, like put the little flag up.
Also for the galleys, that might be such a good choke point, just sitting there. And well, on the other hand, when the demo comes out, you're kind of fucked. So
Yeah, you're fucked big time.
yeah.
Peter says he was housed. That's a... You can like deliberate so often. It's like, why would the player do this? I was like, yeah, I was housed, so I had to do something right.
Don't worry, Chrazini was housed as well, so it's fine. When you check the pop, well, actually, there's quite a lead to economy units pass, and now the galleys come. Ooh, one fishing boat.
Is he gonna take a risk? Is he gonna take it? Oh.
And now the choke bomb will probably hurt Peter quite a lot.
And there's no demo. He's got them coming in the back though.
He's gonna be trapped here.
Yeah, he is.
But he has fletching, right? So those galleys hurt quite a lot. I think he can micro down those fire galleys.
Oh god, there's a lot of hitboxing going on here.
Yeah.
It's not ideal. 3 more galleys coming to the other side. It looked like Peter was going to be the one that gets the sandwich. It might be Chrazini the one that gets the sandwich now, actually.
Yeah, look. Oh, this is not looking good at all for Peter, sadly.
And Chrazini just
The fishing
microing like
boats
a
are
god.
just running around.
Yeah. All idle now, not ideal. Chrazini's 4 workers ahead.
Yeah, 5 galleys with fletching is all you need.
Yeah.
Especially at Saracens with the extra fire rate.
I played my set yesterday and that's what I done. I just went for triple dot galleys. I just like... I think especially at like a lower level, it's a lot easier to pull off when I think a lot of people get quite flustered with like this amount of galleys in your face.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible for Peter. He's quite some idle time in his TC. Just switched now to berries. Also getting a market, but he's never gonna be cast late for a really long time. Meanwhile, Chrazini has now water control and he can just fish boom and win this pretty much.
Yeah, Chrazini's actually not going to be too far off Castle Age, actually. Really not. Looks like he's just going to try and sell and get up now.
Yeah.
Not too sure
Already
what the...
starting, yeah, selling the stone is the right thing to do. Just, you know you're ahead, so you're not gonna need the stone because you don't gonna need extra TCs. You can go full all in one TC fast casting kinda. Also, the Spore Gale is gonna be so annoying Castle Edge, and I don't see Peter being able to deal with that. You might see the cheat call when Chrazini hits Castle Edge.
Yeah, water control just seems so important in this matchup, like, or in this map. Just like if you control like the shallows, especially from an early point, like you really limit the chances for the opponent to expand as well, and you can have that extra vision. And just if you have full water control, it seems like a really rough situation to get out of. Peter is... he is massing some numbers though. He has another couple of fires, a few fires and a couple of demos on each side. So he's gonna have to commit relatively soon.
Yeah.
And demos actually popped out, but neither of them have noticed. Who's gonna notice first? Okay, Peter did.
This looks so silly.
Yeah.
Well, it might actually help Peter if his dock goes down. So he's not in a choke point anymore.
He doesn't have any wood now, and Chrazini's got 2 ranges on his sneak.
Yeah, that's a death sentence.
Oh, dirty boy.
He saw it though and built his defensive archery range, so he should be able to deal with that lamp pressure, but yeah.
We'd just be expecting Bodkin, crossbow coming in. Is he going to go for War Galley as well? I think he'll just have enough for all of that.
Yeah,
which is crazy, right? Like, that's how cheap some of these upgrades are.
Well, power of 6 fishing boats, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Fight comes, and he might get a decent demo hit here, actually. That wasn't too bad, but still...
Still.
Oh, okay, another go. Oh, he might win water here. Wow. Okay, that's...
Still at 5, yeah.
Chrazini kind of looked bad in this, and Pieter really good, so... There's still a chance now. Because he's not too far away from clicking up to Castle Age now. He's using this market. Gonna buy another 100 food probably, and then we'll click up.
Bodkin coming in as well. I think Chrazini, he's got like 700 wood. He could have just... He could sell a little bit and honestly just dropped another range, or a siege workshop or something. But he is... Get 5 crossbows out now, but should clear up the skirms, no problem.
Yeah, true. And also water is still lost in the end. So yeah, fake hype by me.
Oh, and then, yeah, Pieter really can't deal with the exploits and he just calls it.
Yeah. Well, if I was Pieter...
If you were Pieter, you would have never lost that one, right?
Well, I don't know. I'm really rusty in AoE too, so... The last time I played on the ladder was like 4 months ago, I think, before the release of AoE 4, so yeah.
Jankies.
Chrazini's, I don't know. Chrazini's hard to tell how high rated he is. It feels like he's playing at least on a 1700 level.
He looks like that. I think it's hard to tell when he's playing against somebody that's gained quite a lot of elo recently as well. Because you don't really know the means of how they've got like those results.
Yeah.
There's just so many different things that like affects your ladder rating.